yeah, she if homie get beat up. Let's see if homie get beat up. I hope not. It'd be nice not to. Yeah, okay. Don't nobody want to fight. You doing more? Man, come on. There we go. Finally found the fight. Yeah. Alright, let's see what we can do. Roy versus Canelo. Well, thank you.
And I hope you win.
Me too.
And we are fighting in Atlantis. How about this crazy venue? Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no...
Here is Roy Jones Jr. Saul Canelo Alvarez. A four...
This bout is...
And this one has all of those big...
All right.
And there's the bell to start round one. They both want the knockout. Good counter punching. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now.
What just happened?
And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Good counter punch. Do you believe what we're seeing? And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Situations like this target will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity. Here we go for round two. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They exchange punches. Perfect counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Tried to score with that hook, but missed. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. you're a counter-puncher, then basically you do the counter-attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher are the people that make the history of our sport.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute...
There's the bell for round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. There's a counter shot. Nice stop, but that won't score. Another scoring shot there. Missing with the hook. A perfect counter lands. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This is a high-octane battle. Beautiful counter shot. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Power, that power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Jab slightly off target. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. There's the bell to start round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That jab misses. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter. These two fighters are made for one another. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
This This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out the way.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet music? Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Throws the jab, but does not score. That counter shot lands. These two were made for each other. That one will count. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Nice job by him to block that jab. Tried to score with the jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Oh, shoot.
Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they
That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of defense here at all. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the flyweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something. There's Bell start round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not clear. Be sharp.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he scores with the counter. A straight right just misses. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Catch and shoot. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter. A fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way to a fight.
Amazing knockout finish here. That was something special. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that one over again.
That's lights out right there.
That's me. Well done.
So it's onward and up.
What? There's that.